Hello, you snaztastic human beings. My name is Muskie, and welcome to another Speedpaint. It's been like a week, maybe more. I honestly don't know, but I finally drew something. Because, I actually was gonna wait until like next week to finally draw, but like I figured I really need to draw something because it's been a while. So I did. This is actually a draw this in your style entry for It's Kenzu on Instagram. I can put a link to their Instagram in the description. They're an artist that I recently fell in love with because I just love their art style. And they were doing a draw this in your style, so I was like, why not? This is my first actual draw this in your style entry. Because, yeah, I never really cared about them much. And then, I thought, why not? And so here it is. This is one of them. And again, I'll link the original from It's Kenzu in the description, but I'm here to talk about my opinion on DTIYS's. I can't say that quick enough because I mix up the letters. But yeah, my opinion on Draw This in Your Style. So, I honestly think that they're pretty cool. Because the reason I haven't drawn has been art block mainly, because I drew the Caesar drawing. That was the last thing I drew. Actually, no. I did draw Todoroki. It's not a speed paint, but it's on my Instagram. By the way, link is in the description if you want to check it out. I'm very active on Instagram, so post stories. I ask for requests, drawing requests. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's down below. But yeah, so I actually did draw Todoroki. Because I wanted to time myself to see how long it took to draw a bust up drawing, so I can properly price my commission prices and all that. But besides the point, my last effort drawing was the drawing of Caesar, which is my last speed paint, and I spent a lot of time on that because I love Caesar and I wanted to make sure it looked good. So after that, I was burnt out, and the Todoroki wasn't too much to do. He's not doing anything, he's just looking up. It was a low effort drawing because I just wanted to draw something. But after the Todoroki, I couldn't even do low effort drawings. I was just burnt out. I'd sketch things, I'd look at references, I tried to do anatomy, and just nothing worked because I was burnt out. I just hit my headset there. I don't know if you heard that or not. Oh yeah, I got a new mic, so hopefully it sounds better, but who knows. Anyways, so what I think about Draw This in New Styles is that they basically really help with art block. And this might differ for artists, but for me, I find that they're really helpful because, again, I was just scrolling through Instagram and I saw this and then I was like, why not? And I just sketched it and it turned out good. I originally had sketched this in my sketchbook, but I re-sketched it digitally. By the way, if the speed paint's randomly cut, I didn't record all of it. I'm just getting back into recording my sketching process because I never used to, and I'm super picky with my sketches. I always have to pause and go ask my art Discord what do they think? Is it good? Give me critiques. So my sketching progress is really slow because of how long I take to make sure people say that what's wrong with it, because I want it to look good, so I always get critiques first. So it's really hard to keep up with recording and pausing it all the time. So I believe I did kind of skip ahead to the arm being drawn because the arm was the biggest point of critique, but I can assure you I didn't cheat, I didn't trace, I never actually traced in my life. So believe me if you want or don't, I don't really care. It's just my recording being on and off. But yeah, anyways, so what I found is that Draw This in Your Styles are very helpful when you have art block because it's basically at bare minimum, and you can do whatever you want with these, but at bare minimum, you've got, actually wait, you can see the drawing on the side. I don't know if this is in this point of the speed paint, but halfway through, I pull up the original drawing from It's Kenzu on the side of Giorno holding the frog. That's the original drawing. As you can see, it's got a pose, it's got a face, it's everything. It's there for you. All you have to do is redraw that exact same thing in your style. And that's what's really helpful to get you back on track. Because if you're burnt out, then you're not going to be creative enough like a big thing for me is I can't like figure out what to draw because like I'm on art block, I can't think of anything. So with a draw this in your style, everything's there for you. It's all you gotta do is just recreate it. And from there, you might like get a spark of inspiration and you can change it up. Like right now, it wasn't intentional, but he's kind of more upwards than like down, but that's just because I couldn't draw him like slouching over. Like I just had to draw him upright because I don't really know how to like do perspectives and all that yet. But it's a little different. Like his head's a little bit more turned, his hair is different, the colors are different. That's what you do. Like after you get the base sketch, you finally get some creativity back. And other people, like you don't, with draw this in your styles, you don't have to exactly recreate it. You can like play around with it. Some people I saw like in the contest entries move the frog around. Like there was a frog in his hair, there was a frog in both of his hands. Like that's what I love about draw this in your styles, is that it's a great base for when you're stuck, and then it's a great like spark for creativity because you've got it's given to you. It's right there. You get to choose what you want to do with it. You get to choose if you want to recreate it exactly but in your style, or if you want to change something up. And it's a great way to spark creativity back because it's still your drawing. It's still your art, your time, your coloring, your liner. All of that is still you. All you're doing is just making the sketching a bit easier, making the process a bit easier because you're referencing off of a post that you're meant to recreate in your style. But it's still your work, so it still sparks creativity, you know, because you finally got to sketch something and line art something and color, and that can inspire you to do it more. And that's what it did. After I drew this, I finally like got more inspiration. It's not that good yet, but like I did do some sketches that look really pretty, and then I was able to go on Pinterest and find like art anatomy stuff to try to work, and I was able to do it because my art need had just been replenished. Because like I'm at a point in my art career, or not career but life, that like I basically love every drawing I create. And yes, there's flaws in everything, but there's also plus sides, and I'm able to look at those plus sides and just say, you know what, this is a nice drawing. And I mentioned that before. So that's what, and it might be different for you guys, but for me personally, what sparks the creativity is drawing something and getting feedback, you know, being told that like, hey, I like this, and myself telling myself that, hey, I like this. Knowing that like I've spent time on it and people, including myself, like it, gives me inspiration, and that's what's able to get you out of art block. So yeah. Okay, in conclusion, I really do appreciate the draw this in your style tag. I don't know how long it's been around, but I never actually thought I would do one until now, and I didn't even realize it was like a contest thing. Some people, like it's Kenzu's, doing it as like a sort of contest. I don't actually know. I think the prize is like a drawing or something. I don't know, but originally when I saw it, I didn't know it was a contest. I just thought, hey, you know what? Let's try it. So if you guys are going through art block, I encourage you to try to find, like, look on the DTIYS tag on Instagram and see, like, you might get some inspiration. It's just like referencing a pose too. You can choose to recreate it in your style, and which is fine. Just you got to make sure you like post it like you're entering the draw this in your style thing, so that you know that like, hey, this is this person's art, but like in my style. It's not this person's. No, it is. It's like it's your art, but like the pose and concept is this person's. You just recreated it into your own style. So like, you know, it's still your art. You didn't steal it. You just referenced the pose however exactly you did. But yeah, they're really helpful because from that original drawing, you can, again, like I said, you can try to add your own flair to it. You can do your own things. And the more you start to see that, hey, this is looking good, the more inspired you get. So yeah, I keep repeating myself, but draw this in your styles are cool, and I really appreciate them, and I plan on doing a lot more. I'm really only going to do them during art block though, so I guess they won't really ever get to my full potential of drawing, because I'm looking at this and I probably could have drawn it better. Like, I didn't really try with the coloring of the jacket. I kind of just got burnt out by then. I feel like the chin, the face is still a little wonky, the eyes are wonky, but it got me out of art block, so I like it. I appreciate it, and God, I love that frog so much. It's just really cute. So yeah, that, in conclusion, is my opinion of Draw This in Your Styles. If you guys want to see this Giorno drawing, like, in its full glory, you can go click the DeviantArt link down below. That's like the full picture. You can also go click on the Instagram link and it'll bring you to the post on Instagram. If you want to see that, you know, drop a like, maybe a comment, But yeah, just check the description for links and all that, you know, maybe subscribe while you're here, you know, all that stuff. Leave a comment, but, you know, you don't even have to do any of that stuff. I just hope that you guys all have a great day or night, wherever you may be, and goodbye.